What if the bond you thought was unbreakable was put to the ultimate test? Tanny grew up surrounded by gorillas, forming connections so deep they felt like family. But years passed, life moved on, and she was told the impossible, forget them star. Yet, how do you forget family? Tanny Aspen's childhood was anything but ordinary. Raised at her father Damien's zoo, she shared her earliest memories with animals most people only dreamed of seeing up close. Among these incredible creatures was Bongo, a baby gorilla she had practically raised herself. Their bond was unique, one built on trust, playfulness, and unconditional love. But life had other plans. When Bongo was ready, he, along with Kinda, another rescued gorilla, was released into the wild. It was a moment of triumph for her father's Aspen Foundation, whose mission was to save and rehabilitate animals. For Tanny, though, it felt like saying goodbye to a piece of her heart. Years turned into decades, and Tanny often found herself wondering. Did Bongo remember her? Was it even possible for an animal, now fully wild, to hold on to such memories? She pushed the thoughts aside, focusing on her work with the foundation, but the questions never truly left her. Everything changed when Damien, after a serious health scare, decided to make one last trip to Gabon, the sanctuary where Bongo and Kinda now lived. For Damien, it was a chance to say goodbye to the place he had poured his heart and soul into. For Tanny, it was something far greater, a chance to see Bongo again. Her excitement was met with caution from everyone around her. It's been too long, they warned. The gorillas are wild now. They won't remember you, and it's dangerous. But Tanny refused to listen. She couldn't let her father go alone, and deep down, she needed to know if Bongo still felt the connection they once shared. The journey was long and arduous. After a flight to Gabon, Tanny and Damien traveled by off-road vehicle through dense jungle terrain, eventually reaching the sanctuary's base camp. The guides were strict, laying down the rules: no touching or interacting with the gorillas unless deemed safe. They explained that while Bongo and Kinda had once been human-raised, they were now leaders in their troop and could no longer be trusted to act gently. Tanny understood the risks, but her heart told her something different. She couldn't shake the hope that Bongo would remember her. The next morning, they boarded a small boat and drifted downriver, the dense forest closing in around them. Every sound, the rustling of leaves, the distant calls of birds, felt amplified, the tension thick in the humid air. Tanny's eyes scanned the trees, searching desperately for any sign of Bongo. And then, she saw